Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. I know I've been popping up a little more frequently lately, but I get stuff done and I figured I want to show you right away, and if I wait too long then the episode's way too long. So I figured I'd get on here real quick, show you what I've been up to in the last couple of days. So my husband and I went up to the cottage this past weekend. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of snow, and not only that, they had 2 days of rain, so there was literally a 1/4 inch of ice on top of the snow. I took an itty bitty footage of me, you see my feet walking and cracking the ice. I put it at the end, so you know, if you're interested, stick around. If not, move on. Anyway, let's get on to what I've been up to. Because it's winter at the cottage, there's not much to do. I got a fair amount done. And it was funny because these were not done this weekend. These were done last week, and I kept meaning to show you the Debbie neck warmers that I've been making from Setta. She named this after me. Thank you, Setta. So I said a while ago that I was going to make one so that I have one, like, because they fold up really small for all of my coats. So I've been making them as I go every time. And because it takes such little amount of yarn when I make something, then I have all this scrap yarn, and that's what I've been making my neck warmers with. So I'll show you the 3 that I've done over the last week or so. But anyway, I was planning on showing this to you anyway, and then I come back from the weekend because we have no internet, no nothing up there. Couldn't catch up on anybody. I noticed that Setta put out a video, and she has made a tutorial to go along with the pattern. So when you buy the pattern, you'll get the tutorial as well, a video tutorial. Like, that is a lot for the little amount that she asked for the pattern. Like, it's... Setta, you're supposed to be making money. Anyway, the first one I made is using Bernat blanket. No, sorry about the light. There we go. Bernat blanket. And I decided to use 2 different buttons. I've been gifted quite a lot of buttons over the past year, and it's a lot of times they're just a mishmash of buttons, and you only have one of. So I decided to put 2 different ones, but I like it. I like the way, and you all know what Bernat feels like. So can you imagine this against your neck? This is actually the one I use for bed because it is so soft. And I know you'd think that the buttons get in the way, but they don't. They absolutely don't. Anyway, so that's one. Then I made another one and decided to use matching buttons, but you can wear it open a little bit. Actually, she has a part of the pattern where you can do a longer addition to cover more of the V here, but this is quite good for me. So I made a pink one, and this one is made with, I don't know, some sort of scrap that was left in my bin here. So I made a pink one. And then I also made, as you guys know, I made that yellow sweater, or mustard sweater, goldenrod, whatever. I made a neck warmer. And I just put 1 button so that it's easier to maneuver. So yeah, just a bit of a different look. So I've made 3 of those. If you don't have the Debbie neck warmer, I don't know what you're waiting for, because now she's got the tutorial too. You have to get in touch with Setta. I will leave Setta's email address down below. Just pop her an email and she'll give you all the instructions on how to purchase the pattern. Hold on, I gotta let the dog out. Hold on. Oh, Zeusy. You're gonna go out? Oh, go out. Good boy. Sorry about that. Oh, and the yarn everywhere. Anyway, sorry about that. It's just easier than editing. Okay. The other thing that I last week I showed you guys my Blomma hat. Well, I made the cowl. It is in the magazine Love of Crochet Winter 2016, and it is the Blomma cowl. I think I've showed it last time. That turned into a hat. So I decided to make the medium one. And that's what I did. And I love it. The only thing is, it is pretty high. And I always thought I had a long neck. But this is really long. Now this is good for the Canadian winters because when you go outside you gotta do this, right? You absolutely have to do this in Canada. But it scrunches down. Now I loved working on this so much. It is not a mindless pattern by any means because it is, what do they call that? Tapestry crochet. But I enjoyed it so much. This is what I made and one more item at the cottage. In 2 days I've made 2 items. And but that's because there's nothing to do up there. Nothing. We don't even have internet or cable or anything. So my husband just puts DVDs in and we sit and drank a little too much wine. Anyway, yeah. So this is really great. I love it. Now I might make the large as well in maybe a different color because I enjoyed making it so much. Like I said, it is not a beginner friendly pattern, but it is, I don't know, I think it looks really, really good. Anyway, I'm very, very proud of this one. So this is all because of the cowl that Nicole over at Daughtry Creations is having. She's having a color work cowl, and she got me on this color work thing, and I've just been searching Ravelry, finding patterns. So that's all I've been doing now. Actually, I've been wanting to knit too, but I still don't have my Chai-Goos. Is it Chai-Goo? Yeah. I don't know. The second pair, still don't have it. I don't know what they're doing. I'm very, very upset. I'm going to forget everything that I learned last week by the time I get the needles with regards to knitting. But anyway, I don't want to ramble. So anyway, I made that, and that's going to go into the cowl. And then speaking of color work, I found this Chevron knit look hat. Now, pardon the ink. I was running out of ink, so you're not going to get the colored version. It's kind of like blah version. So anyway, it's called the Chevron knit look hat by Kids, Knots, and My Everyday Life. Kelsey, Daughtry. Okay, so that's what it turned out like. Problem. This is using the waistcoat stitch. And I was up at the cottage and trying to figure out the waistcoat stitch and where to put the hook. Couldn't do it. And because we don't have internet, couldn't search it out, couldn't do anything. So I just did single crochet. I mean, the ribbing is the same. So instead of getting all frustrated, I made it work. I think it looks good. I might actually put a fur pom-pom on here. Like, I don't know, maybe black or something. But I think it looks cute. I think it's really cute. Yeah. So it's just single crochet. So it's not the pattern because she uses the waistcoat. Because I don't know if you can see. It looks knit. And this definitely does not look knit. But, so this one I'm going to try again. But I have to watch some tutorials first because, yeah, I was struggling with it. I mean, I understand the concept, but I couldn't for some reason. Obviously, I was putting the hook in the wrong place because it was just too difficult to put it in. So I'm thinking it can't be that. If it's that difficult, how do you make a whole hat? You'd be frustrated by the time you get to the end. So I must have been doing something wrong, putting it in the wrong spot. So yeah, and then I don't know. I have some questions with regards to this pattern, so I might actually have to send her an email and asking her what she means by, like, so when you get to the decrease, it says waistcoat decrease 10. What does that mean? Waistcoat decrease 10. Does that mean every 10th stitch you decrease? Yeah, I had a little bit of issue with that, so I had to do my own decreases because, yeah, I didn't understand her decreases. And yeah, I love the final outcome, I should say. So I might actually have to send her an email and say, what do you mean by this? But this is a future project, because I've done my single crochet. Actually, this reminds me of Charlie Brown. Anyway, so I've done that. Those are the 2 items I made on the weekend. I haven't started anything today. Go figure. I've been busy today. Oh, and sorry, both of these were done with, because this is all I brought up to the cottage, so it was either use this or nothing. And it was all Brunette Premium in burgundy, white, black, and soft gray heather. So those are both items were made with those 4. And look at how much I still have left. I made a hat and a cowl, and I still have all this left. So I have to make something with that, or put it in a scrap can. The other thing I wanted to talk to you, I do have an acquisition. I just came back from the mailbox. I have, okay, so last week, go figure, this is coming from overseas, and it got here in less than a week, and the Chigu needles that are coming from the States, I still don't have. The second time they sent it. Don't have the first, don't have the second one. Somebody stop me. I'm gonna go start on a rant. Anyway, everybody talks about Wool and the Gang, so I finally went on their website, and it just happens that they were having a sale, and then they gave me, I think it was 15 or 20% off additional, because it was my first purchase. And I ordered, it's called Wool and the Gang Tina Tape Yarn. Okay, so now, oh, and this is 100% lyocell, or tencel. Not sure what that is. I'm assuming it's not natural. But it's a tape. It is buttery soft. And the colorway is a beautiful, like a blush color. Is there a color here? Color 094. Anyway. Oh, Timberwolf, I think. It says Timberwolf, so I'm assuming that's the color. Anyway, you all know that my mom has an aversion to anything kind of knitted. She wants satin. So this is very satiny feeling. So I might make her something out of this. Although it's not her color. She likes bright colors. So worst case scenario, I bought one. How many did I buy? I don't even know. 6. So 6 at 164 yards each. Maybe a shawl. Anyway. So I just wanted to try it out, and it was, I don't want to say dirt cheap, but it was very reasonably priced. So I'm going to try that. And I did get some, I'm starting to accumulate prizes. This is just a sneak peek of some of the prizes that I'm accumulating for the locale. Anyway, I'm over 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes. That's good enough for today. I will let you go. And like I said, if you want to see me breaking through the ice, just walking, stick around. Otherwise, we will talk soon. So we are at the cottage right now, and I wanted to show you what greeted us. This is the cottage. Now, snow we can deal with. But I guess they had freezing rain up here, and everything is ice. Let me show you what is happening here. Hopefully I don't fall. This is what it is. All ice with snow underneath it. This is what we have to deal with. And there's a lot of it. My husband's just trying to break up some of the ice so we can actually get into the cottage. But yeah, this is It's all ice on top of the snow.